Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. Man, I gotta be 100% honest, guys. The worst advice that I've ever been given in my entire life, I'm talking my entire existence, has been from Stephen A. Smith. Do you want to know what he told me? That just, I wish I just never listened, but that I did listen. Until I didn't. This man once said, full on, stay off the weed. I listen to that shit, bro. For today's video, we checking out Stephen A. Smith video by Will So Trill Hoops titled Exposing the Worst of Stephen A. Smith. I assume his worst takes of all time. Hopefully that is one of them. It was to me. Let's check this out, man.
Stephen A. Smith, the self-proclaimed most annoying person in sports.
I think he gets a little too extra sometimes. I think it could be like his big issue.
Now look, to be fair, he's given us some of the best memes, like
Who was on crack?
Yeah, I listened to that one.
Stay off the weed.
Horrible!
Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
But as an analyst, Stephen A. can be pretty hit or miss, so I've compiled the worst predictions and takes that
Yeah,
he's
let's
ever...
call it like it is. Stephen A. Smith can be a funny guy. His antics can sometimes wear a little thin, but he don't know too much about basketball. Like, from like the analysts, he's an entertainer. He ain't an analyst, in my opinion.
made.
I hope y'all ready.
I want to start off by saying this. If you flip a coin 6 times, there is a 1 in 64 chance of getting all 6 wrong in a row. 1.56%, equal to the chance of redacted Malone winning an NBA championship in his career. He couldn't beat the odds, but Stephen A. Smith could. And it started off in 2011 when he said this about the NBA Finals.
I gotta give Miami.
Oh, yes!
And probably 7 years.
Yes!
Unfortunately for Stephen A., LeBron James choked and the Heat lost the series as the favorites.
Oh, this man took so many L's for so many years with the predictions.
In 2012, he would pick the Thunder over the Miami Heat to win the NBA Finals.
Yo.
No big deal, just 2 wrong coin flips. What about 2013?
I think Tim Duncan, Greg Popovich, and the San Antonio Spurs pull it off. I'm picking the San Antonio Spurs to win this series.
My man 3P.
Allen for 3.
Surely he can't get it wrong again.
I'd probably bet my money on the Spurs, but I use the word probably because, Skip, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. When you go up against a great team, it takes a superstar to close the deal, baby. It is perfect timing for LeBron James.
At this point, it might just be a curse if it happens again.
I'm going with the Cavs.
And it happened again. All good though.
Who'd
The
he pick this year?
73-win Warriors are up 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and Stephen A. picked them to win, so we finally broke it. Damn, bro, this man is cursed. Of
Yeah, he
course,
really
though,
is.
the KD Warriors were strong enough to break the curse. They even broke the Lil B curse. But forget that, Stephen A., how many years in a row can you get it wrong?
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6.
But Stephen A. Smith really didn't believe in the 2012 Miami Heat. He made
Hey,
a
the
crazy
truth.
claim about them after they lost Game 5 of the conference finals.
Is Miami done?
Yes. Finished. It's over. Wow, it's over. I don't believe they
Down
will win Game
3-2.
6, Skip. Even if they win Game 6 and a miracle happened, and I think it's gotten to a point where it'd be a miracle if they win this series, they're certainly not winning an NBA World Championship. Not only is
Certainly.
this series over, everything's over for Miami. I think they lose Thursday night in Boston. I think after that, we don't know if Eric Spoelstra will be back. I think after that, we don't know if the big 3 will be together.
Now, not only did LeBron go crazy in Game 6 and then closed out the series with the Heat, but
Yeah,
they
he
did
tore up
win
that
the
game.
NBA championship as well in just 5 games. Shit, I guess it was a miracle. This man was talking about blowing it up too, the big 3, Coach Spo, a crazy overreaction. We just hit 10,000 subscribers.
Hey, congrats.
Did it, huh?
Go ahead with that sub, guys. Link to the channel description below, like always.
The recent growth has been insane, man. Thank you all for the support. It really does make my day. Y'all
Always
are
a
the
great
realest.
feeling
Now
for
let's
sure.
get to 100,000. I'm sure we're all aware
Help
of
him get there,
Stephen
guys.
A. being a Knicks fan. This man deals with the most pain as a sports fan imaginable. At some point, you just gotta feel bad for the guy.
Well, we would describe this one as practically unimaginable. The New York Knicks blowing a 28-point lead, their largest in a loss over the last 30 years.
Julius Randle, I'm fan for a long time, not anymore though.
Leon Rose, I mean, we got inmates in state penitentiaries more visible than this man. They are trash. The New York Knicks are trash. Give me that hat.
Sure.
Give me that hat.
I brought it specifically for you.
I will say though,
You see his hat?
as a content creator, it's better for your team to be like horrendously bad if they're not gonna be good. Because people kind of like watching other people be kind of like miserable about that type of thing. And I know y'all get entertained by it, man. Like, I know y'all don't like, I know y'all like when my Pistons do some dumb stuff, but guess what? Them times are no more. We got Roy Weaver on the team, bro. Dude's taking us nothing but W's, man.
That right here.
But I get it.
Let me tell y'all something. You damn Knicks.
Like, this is more fun to
Y'all
watch
getting on
than
my damn nerves.
if the Knicks were like the
But
8th
one of the
seed.
best picks for the Knicks over the last decade in the draft was Kristaps Porzingis, and Knicks fans absolutely hated this pick.
Yeah.
Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis.
In all fairness, I mean, Kristaps had some decent seasons, but what was he really? Like, it kind of led to those same emotions. They just kind of knew ahead of time. And the trade, what, the trade for like Dennis Smith or something? Dennis Smith Jr.?
Then turn these fans around at some point.
Who the fuck is this?
Ooh.
Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus? I never heard of fucking Latvia. You drafted this fucking kid. You stupid motherfuckers, you.
But it wasn't
happy he
even
wasn't
just
a
them.
bust.
It was also Stephen A. Smith who hated this pick as he dropped a classic.
Very clear. I'm very confused at this pick simply because when I think about Phil Jackson,
Who
he
was
made
drafted
promises
after him?
that he's simply not keeping. New York Knicks fans were at the Barclays Center booing because we recognize
Second player selected in first round since Beatrice. Beatrice was a beast on the Warriors. Had some injury issues.
that we have been hoodwinked,
Ugly ass lefty shot, too, but
led
thought
astray,
he was gonna be
run
something.
amok, and flat out deceived by Phil Jackson and the New York Knicks on my vacation. Blissfully happy until tonight when this happened. Ruined everything.
But we all know how this turned out. The big man Tingus Pingus was sensational for New York. Before his knee injury, he had completely changed the fan base's opinion. But you know what? Maybe it ended up being the same in the end. All I'm saying though, don't hate on that guy just cause you don't know him. Come on now. In 2018,
Yeah, not everybody's
LeBron made
Darko.
his decision part 3, decided to join the LA Lakers, and Stephen A. immediately put them in the conference finals.
Easy. I got the Lakers going to the Western Conference Finals. That's
Easy.
how I feel about it. I mean,
Easy.
I'm listening to folks talk about how the Lakers ain't going to be but so much. They might make the playoffs or whatever. I got the Lakers going to the Western Conference Finals.
You know, everybody remember this.
Oh, we remember it, Marley.
My point to you is this. The Los Angeles Lakers are going to be filled with drama, no doubt. But they are going to win 50-plus games.
Okay,
LeBron is going to win league MVP this year.
I believe
He's
that.
going to win league MVP.
Okay.
Is
okay.
this Stephen A. Smith or Cash Nasty? Of course, LeBron James got hurt for some time, but still, that team wasn't winning 50 games, they weren't making the conference finals, and LeBron wasn't winning MVP. This is a crazy bold prediction that was all the way wrong. Moving forward to 2021, there was a lot of talk about Team USA's loss to Nigeria in an exhibition game before the Olympics. Of course, Team USA was a huge disappointment in this game and looked awful, but Stephen A. took
Yeah, that
it
shit
way
should
too
not have
far.
happened.
Instead of just talking down on Team USA, he resorted to completely disrespecting the Nigerian team.
There's no excuse to lose to Nigeria. Some dude, Gabe Namdi, who goes by Gabe Vincent for the Miami Heat, Caleb
player.
Agada, Namu, or however the hell you pronounce his name. You give up 60 points on threes? Excuse me. You can do better than that.
This clip is a lot different from the rest of the video. It's not a bad basketball take or prediction. This is legitimately a horrible statement to make. Can you at
Yeah,
least
just
show
kinda like
some
poor
respect to
taste.
these guys for how they played rather than talking shit and implying it's a bunch of nobodies because you can't
Yeah, like
say
Gabe
their
Vincent,
name?
nice player. Precious Achua, I think I saw Casey Opala, which I hope he gets a bigger chance somewhere. I think he can still be a good player, but
Just show some respect, man. That's all you gotta do. But recently, NBA players have been getting on Stephen A.'s head.
And so, him
Darvin
being
Ham.
at that press conference yesterday, actually, to me, I didn't like it. And the reason I didn't like it is because, you know, yes, you're still a member of the Lakers, but we all know everybody's been talking about what the Lakers need to do when it comes to Russell Westbrook.
So you said a random take. and then you explained a bunch of things about Russell Westbrook that had nothing to do with that take. And so I want clarification on this.
Sure.
What is your issue with Russell Westbrook being a
I like that Reddy calls him out, man.
That's a wild thing.
And you know, for that reason, you know JJ Redick ain't gonna last there. Because that's what's gonna happen. Is like Stephen A. like he don't want to be told when he's wrong. You know, he wants to scream and shout and stuff like that, and he wants to be told he's right all the time. I feel like JJ Redick kind of fights back. He got the dog in him, man.
Thing for you to say, him supporting his team, his organization, his coach, a fellow African American man.
Do you want to take back that statement?
No.
I feel you don't want to take it back.
No, because I didn't mean it the way CJ's
You
trying to
said
interpret it.
Even if you didn't mean it the way I said it, you said that he shouldn't have had the press conference, which is foul.
Having a problem with the guy who is supporting the team he's currently employed by, whether he's being shopped in the trade market or not, is just unbelievable.
He's under contract.
Again,
He's showing
this isn't
up.
a bad prediction or anything. It's just stupid. And I can't lie, I like these NBA players being on the show because JJ and CJ were immediately calling out his bullshit. And Patrick Beverly's just funny.
What we call them? Cone. You know what you do with cones? Like when in the summertime, you got a cone. You make a move. What does the cone do?
Yep.
Stay still. Exactly. He's a cone. Stop playing, man.
I'm glad they cooked Stephen A for this. If anything, it's bad he doesn't show up. Shit, this man might be the one that's on the weed. But he might be on some shit a little crazier than we for this next take.
Oh, here we go.
Michael Jordan is responsible as much as anybody for changing the game for the worse. But he was so phenomenal.
Wait, what?
That the NBA marketed the individual, the audience gravitated towards the individual, and the game became a bit more individualized because people wanted to be like Mike. What I'm saying is you were thinking team until Jordan elevated it to another level. And from Jordan, then you had the Kobe's, the Vince Carters, and others that came along thereafter. And the individual.
Yeah, thanks Jordan for giving us, Kobe and Vince.
The marketing of the individual. Those two components is what made the game what it is today.
Michael Jordan ruined basketball, guys. He's so bad for the game. Fuck off. To imply that the game being individualized in terms of marketing has been worse for the NBA is just idiotic. The NBA grows more than ever and the big-time stars are marketed
this dude is a savage.
Are you going to market the Spurs, who are known for being a great, well-rounded team, or LeBron James? LeBron James brings more eyes to the game of basketball because more casual fans are drawn in. The game on the court doesn't change at all with this, so it's just dumb as hell to say something like that. And Kevin Durant hated this too. My theory is that guys like Steve, Skip, and Shannon have changed the game for the worse. Players like Stephen and Michael only push the game forward. But you know what? I'm grateful for these members of the NBA media and their stupidity, because I can make amazing videos like this on their hate of international players, which of course Stephen A is featured in, so check it out.
Jokic don't get that credit. No, I will say, like, in the end of the day, I don't know, like, I feel like NBA analysis, I don't know if I like that anymore. I don't know, because it's not always like they're not always. I guess you can be analyzing, but you can be analyzing it poorly too. Like just because you're an analyst does not mean you're a good analyst, I guess. But yeah, that's all we got for this video. Go check out Will So Trill Hoops. Link to his channel in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.